Kia ora, tēnā koutou, hello and welcome back to Minecraft. It's another beautiful sunset here in my single player world. The animals are frolicking and jumping back and forth due to lag or something. I've done a bit of work on the bridge here just off camera, but we'll take a look at that in a second. Just wanted to show you the nighttime. Not often that I show the nighttime and live to tell the tale. I really should light the place up, but well, I do have the coal to do it, I just don't want to do it. Alright, so I said in the description of my last video that I was actually going to completely rip out the half slab thing that we had going on, and I was going to change that to stairs in the end because watching the footage back in editing, I actually didn't like it as much as I thought I would. And I think the stairs look a lot better. Another change that I've made is I've added 2 of these pillars, which we're going to be working on today as well. The top half of them, as well as some of the more details, such as the redstone aspect. I haven't actually prepared that, have I? No, I have not. Naughty me. Alright, so let's just go ahead and take a closer look at what we've got so far going on with these pillars. I've got a block inside here for a lever to sit in, and that's going to power into this block. And there's going to be a redstone lamp where this dirt is. Pretty straightforward. And the same over here. It's pretty much identical. And that way the lever can be hidden when we place these stone bricks here, and that's going to complete the column. We'll deal with the up a bit once we get up there. The design is pretty basic as well. Again, if you're just if you're new to building in Minecraft and you want to follow along, it's pretty straightforward. I know I didn't show the blocks that well. That's a pretty good shot right there of the blocks. We've got a stair, another stair, and the rest of these are going to end up being half slabs. And that's going to be the final look. There's only a couple of colours in this bridge, but I think it looks pretty good. A good basic bridge to start off. To start off our massive, momentous project that we're going to be doing there eventually. Where is my redstone? We're going to need a fair bit more than that, as well as some glowstone. Got that all handy. Got a workbench handy. This is great. Right, we're going to need 4 of these if I remember correctly, and that should be enough. No, that's not going to be enough. 16. Count, bird. Count. Count! There we go. That should be enough redstone there. So I'm trying to make a regular schedule of these episodes now. I'm trying to get a video out every couple of days now is my current goal. It's not necessarily any video in particular, but I'm doing my best to try and just get a video out like every 2 days is the goal at the moment, be it freelancer or what have you. I know a couple of episodes ago in this series I showed a schedule, but that was a couple of months ago my end, and I'm not very good at schedules, I've discovered. Schedule, how do you want to say it today? Yeah, so just like doing things in my own time, spur of the moment kind of guy, I guess you could say. Alright. So that's the redstone lamps in place. Now we just need to put the levers in, which we should be able to make as well. We don't have any cobble on us. Really? Alright, let's go grab some cobble then. I can't believe it. Every time I have a situation where it's, oh, I'm out of cobblestone, you just got a face part because it's like, how could you be out of cobblestone? Well, that should be enough to get some levers. I didn't have any on me, but I've got plenty floating around this world. Oh yeah, that's right. I had some cobblestone burning into some more stone, clean stone, plain old stone because I was running low because it's all in my inventory. Right, now I've got all the materials that I should have gotten at the start of the episode. Sheesh. Oh, that's okay. I tried preparing for today, but that didn't work out, did it? There we go. So that turns the redstone lamp on. As I've said about 5 times now, and I can just come in here, and the lever is completely blocked off from all 6 sides. So we have no idea that it's in there, and we're eventually going to forget about it, aren't we? Aren't we? Yep. Let's just show the light off first. There we go. And then we'll turn the lever on. Oh, why can't I? I'm shifting and I can't right click that. Is that a thing? That must be a thing. You gotta be a bit careful then, because I don't have the scaffolding everywhere. That's that one done. Let's get this pillar done as well. It's probably just a lot easier just to put a bit of dirt there, but I'm not going to, because we like the challenge, right guys? There we go. And that completely fills out our stack of stone bricks as well, which is pretty fortuitous, but we're going to end up needing to make more anyway, because we're not done with those. Alright, well that's almost the underside really done there. What we need to do now is decorate it with some buttons, so let's go ahead and start that off. Oop. There we go. I started doing that, like, I've started skipping out of my inventory really fast, and I don't know why. I hope it's not a habit. Alright, so I have the two buttons here, and these are a redstone contraption, but we're not going to be using them in redstone today. We're going to be using them for cosmetics. I'm going to be using these wooden buttons on the stone, just because, you know, if I put a stone one on stone, you can't really see it. It doesn't stand out that well, especially if you're far away. So we're going to use the wood on the stone, and where necessary, the stone on the wood. And this is supposed to just represent nails, I guess, in the blocks, to kind of hold them in place. That block's not just going to wedge in there. Well, I guess it could, but now we're holding it in, it's not coming out, and it looks fancy as well. Alright, let's go ahead and do the same over here. I haven't got one of these wooden blocks down here because I've got a gap of 2 blocks each time. And yeah, this is the bottom here. Probably, yeah, that's a good idea. Make this a larger lake, so maybe we'll come back through and... yeah, we'll just put this wood in here for now, temporary, just so that we can put these buttons on. Nails, excuse me. There we go. And if we need to, we can come back later and just rip those out. But if we decide that we're going to keep them there, we can at least not have to place them or rummage through 3 chests in order to find what we need to make a button, because we don't have any anymore. Alright. Anyway, now, yeah, let's go ahead and put some nails in here as well. Mainly for decoration at that bit, but yeah, looks cool. This is probably a good bit as well. This is looking pretty good. And done this side as well. Alright, I think that's, yep, that's everything there covered. Let's do this side as well. We're just doing this in stages. I could probably do it a little bit more efficiently if I planned ahead. But I'm not very good at planning ahead with anything in my life, to be honest. I tend to sort of, if I do plan something ahead, it's probably only by about a day or two, if that. Right, these buttons are in place. Awesome. You can't really appreciate it again just because all that scaffolding's still in the way, but trust me, once that goes away, this thing is going to look pretty sweet. Right, we're about ready to get started on the next phase of the build, and that is going to be placing the arches on top of these pillars. So let's go ahead and do that. Just crafted myself a bunch of blocks. We're gonna need a couple more stairs as well, so yeah, we'll go ahead and get these as well. That is probably going to do it. And hopefully this will be enough blocks as well. It should be. We only use about 7 full blocks per pillar, so that's not going to be a problem. The main reason I wanted the lamp here is, again, so that I can light this path up. Not that anything can spawn on here because it's a half slab. But it's nice to have light when you're going into your main house, is it not? I think so. That's the main pillar. It's only going to be 3 blocks high. Let's get some scaffolding. Not sure if I want to put any nails in this bit, now that I think about it. We'll have to see. Right, it goes this way. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Then we can place an upside down stair. Not quite like that. We need to branch out a bit with our scaffolding. Let's just go ahead and do this side at the same time. That's 3 blocks. I wonder if I can jump this. Awesome. Right, let's get the underside. I guess you could say these stairs are undecided. Eh? Eh? Yeah. Way to go, brain. Way to go. Alright. And that looks pretty good. Now we have the one block on the top. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the pillar. Nothing special. What we're gonna need to do is put some fences in here. That's gonna be a thing. I'm not sure if I want fences all the way along the bridge, to be honest. Like, oh yeah, we are gonna have fences along here. Probably, I've just thought of this would be a good idea to have fences kind of coming down like this, almost like a suspension bridge. Just enough to give you the effect of maybe a suspension bridge. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I quite like that. We're getting pretty close to time, so we're going to go ahead and rush through and get this pillar sorted. Let's get the scaffolding out. I actually need to jump down, don't I? For this bit, because I made my scaffolding too high. Dopey bird. And get these stairs in place. Get them in place. The night is approaching. Oh no. I was thinking about switching out or expanding this bridge so that it can go over to the nether portal. That's a pretty good idea, I think. And then we'll have a nice, easy way. A nice, pretty... adding accessibility to the map. I'm always a sucker for accessibility when it comes to my projects. I always want areas to be nice and flowing and stuff. Like, with my house on the asylum, there are a lot of passages around the place. Yeah, I think I'm going to do something similar here. In the future, not right now. This is just the preliminary stages. That's looking pretty good already. Right now, yeah, I think that's pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and sleep through the night and then see how many fences we have and see if we need to craft some more. I'm not too sure, to be honest. Hello. How am I doing for armor? I don't think I'm doing too well. Yeah, I've just got ragtag armor from my skeleton grinder. I'm just trying to use all the armor up that I've collected thus far, even though I haven't used that grinder in quite a while now. Just want to look inside the chests in this place to see if we have any spare fences around, and it doesn't look like we do. We've got a fence gate, but that is not a fence. Stone wall. I want to be able to see through the fences, so the cobblestone wall in theory seems like a good idea, but yeah, I want to see through the wall, or the fence, as it were, so we're just going to stick with the wooden fence. We could use nether brick, but that just doesn't fit with our limited colours. The less colours you use, or, well, the less colours you use, the more terrible something looks. If that was made entirely out of cobblestone, I don't think it would look very well, but because we've incorporated 2 or, just 3 more colours, it doesn't look that bad. Incorporating too many colours in a structure like this is going to sort of draw your attention away from the structure, and it's not going to look as good, I don't think. I'm going to need a lot of fences here, so let's just go ahead and craft up a bunch. Wait, didn't that work? Oh well. The mad dash to right click and do this everywhere. Okay. How many did we get? 42! The answer to life, the universe, and everything. Well, excuse me, the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. Let's start placing these fences and see what we get out of it. Yeah, this is exactly what I had in my creative world, so I'm pretty pleased with what we've got so far. But it looks like I'm definitely going to need to make more fences, as it turns out. How's that look? Maybe if I go like this, then down? It'll look a bit better. Let's just break these excess fences. I think this is looking pretty good. Yeah, this is good. This is what I was thinking about. Let's go ahead and mimic that on the other side and see what we get. This was literally just something that I thought of right just on the moment there, so I think that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and take a look at that from afar. It doesn't connect with the stair block. It's the only issue that I have. Maybe you want to switch that out into a full block. Or bring it down one. Yeah, we'll try bringing it down one and see how that looks. Yeah, I think that looks okay. I think that actually looks a little bit better than what we had before, to be honest. And I think the fence connecting with the block definitely helps that out. And yeah, I like that better than what we had before, so we're going to keep this, and then let's go ahead and do this to the rest of this. But I think I'm going to do that off camera, because I'm almost out of fences, and I need to go down and get some more. So I'll be right back. And welcome back. This is what we've got so far. I've filled in the fences, and I've also put in the roofing, the top bit of fences words. I've gotten really bad with my words lately in YouTube videos. It's kind of strange. I need to get better at that. It's recent it's happened. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it. I think I'm personally doing okay at the moment in this Minecraft video. I'm not stuttering as much, but I'm not talking as much as well. Like I'm a freelancer, I tend to have a lot more to say just because there's a lot more going on with Minecraft. A lot of the gameplay is player driven, so yeah, not as much happens. Now I'm out of blocks, so I can't replace these like I was hoping I'd be able to, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put the fences here ready, and then I'll switch these out with just the bark off camera. Do we have enough time to take away the scaffolding? I think we do. I'm gonna go ahead and risk it. Well, this all needs to go as well, doesn't it? Why is this still here? Because this is a work in progress, bird. That's why. Yeah, this is looking okay, but this is just the bare underside. This is going to be messed with as well a little bit. Anyway, so we haven't really finished yet. We still need to have the scaffolding a little bit. Okay, so that was a lie. The main thing I need is more blocks, so I'm definitely going to need to sleep through the night here. Ooh, a new day, a new Minecraft. Do I have any wood bark in here? Nope. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't really want to look at it too much on camera now. It's going to be a sort of a final reveal sort of thing, even though we've kind of seen the progress as we go. But I don't really want to show any more for my own benefit, because from this point on, I think it's going to look pretty good. So we've got those. We should have plenty of those. If we don't, I've got more blocks to turn into them. Let's just be on the safe side and get all of them. Okay, that was like a stack. That's going to be more than enough. Oh, we're almost out of hunger, so let's just finish up the last of our steak. Using cows as a food source is an absolutely fantastic way to game. I'll be able to do that soon on the Asylum server. I just need to breed up my herd. Started from just two cows. It's taken a while to get where I am with that herd, but starting to get to a point where it's about ready to, where we can, you know, cull the herd for our monetary awesomeness. Monetary awesomeness. So now I realise the problem with not having my scaffold exactly in the middle. A bit of a design flaw in the scaffolding itself. That's alright. And that's the underside completely done, believe it or not. All you gotta do is just put in a block and a half slab. And that looks pretty good if you ask me. So that's this third segment done. Let's go ahead and fill in this next segment. Just like that. I'm gonna need to make a spot in the middle. Let's just go out 2 blocks. I can reach. Can't reach all the way that way. Should be able to get it from here, though. Beautiful. So that's the middle done. I've got a bit of wood to fill in here as well, so we can do that because we've got our wood on us for a change. Cool. Shouldn't need to break any of it out, but of course, right as I say that, I fail in placing. Typical. Let's just replace the nails. Right. Yeah, so things are coming along pretty smoothly here. I hope you don't mind this process of building sort of a more involved process on camera. I'm trying to keep things as entertaining as I can, but I'm not sure if I'm doing too well. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's just try and fit that in there. Yep. Oh. Alright, we're almost done. The stairs was honestly my biggest worry for making it look nice, because I haven't tested this on my creative world to see if this looks alright. But it seems like it's doing a pretty good job of looking fantabulous so far. I'll pass this off as a bridge. And we just need to come down here. Not that I'm ever going to come down here to admire this, but I need to at least attempt to make it as, you know, complete as possible for my own OCD-ness. There we go. That is a completed underside of the bridge. Now all we need to do is break away the scaffold. And there we go. The scaffold's cleared away. Let's just pick up some of this dirt. I do want to try and reclaim a bit of it, because I think I'm a bit low on dirt. Used a lot of it for my scaffolding material here. And if I don't want to make a lake here, I do at least want to fill in this area, because it looks like it's been ended to the max. Yeah, there's a lot of dirt. I'm trying to avoid looking at the bridge here. We're going to do a big reveal just as promised. I haven't seen the full thing myself yet. I only made one little segment of it on the creative world just to get the design in my head, basically. Alright. I think that's the majority of the dirt, but let's be OCD about it and make sure. Yeah, we've got a couple of blocks hanging out over here. Alright, that's probably everything. Alright. Be careful to avoid the stair. Dramatic turn to the right. Alright, are you guys ready for the final reveal? There it is. It's a beautiful house, isn't it? Alright. Pow! Wow. That looks pretty good. There are just some final touches that we need to do here, like blending this in with the path over there. But I think this is a pretty good job. May even want to switch out. I'm not sure how I'm going to blend these between this stone, brick and wood over to my quote-unquote concrete that we've got over here. Maybe want to turn that into concrete. Let me know what you think. Yeah, this is a pretty fancy looking bridge. It's about as good as it's going to get, at least as far as the looks go. Again, just need to work out these final touches, but I can go ahead and do that off camera. The majority of the groundwork here is done. I really like the underside of the bridge. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. It looks like I missed some of the scaffolding, but that's alright. Yeah, that looks really good, doesn't it? I like it. I like it. I think it looks pretty good. And these pillars, my only criticism is that they're a bit thick in this area, but that's only because the lever's in there. If the lever wasn't in there, if I didn't have any glowstone lamps, I'd probably be able to make these a little bit thinner. And look, just a tiny bit better, but I think that's, for the most part, this is probably one of the finest things that I've ever built in this world as far as a functional bridge goes. So guys, that's it for this episode here in my single player Minecraft. Hope that you guys enjoyed. And if you did, it'd be awesome if you could hit that like button for more bridges. If you want to see more building, please let me know about that as well. Other than that, thank you guys very much for watching, and kia kaha. Just wanted to quickly throw in a night shot for you. That definitely looks a lot better now that it's got the light on there. Probably won't even have a light source up there, but I think in the end the majority of that's going to be inside the house and lit up anyway. Alright guys, for real this time. See you next time.
No. Ah! Duck and weave, duck and weave. Nice try. Oh god! Ah! I applaud you, sir. That was a beautiful shot. That was a very, very beautiful shot. I didn't realize it was opening there until all of a sudden I was hit. Your prize, sir.